Yo, what's poppin', my people? It's your boy Crooks the Great, back at you guys with another banger of a UFC 4 video. And in today's video, we're going to be using Jose Aldo in the bantamweight division. Now, I wanted to make this video because Jose Aldo, a pioneer, a legend of the sport of MMA, decided to call it a career yesterday. And honestly, it really hurt my heart. I'm not going to lie. This guy was somebody that I watched heavily when I first started to get into MMA. And I really always enjoyed watching him fight, and I always appreciated the style of fighting that he had as well. I mean, other than the Marab fight, I never really had seen him have a boring fight. So here we get taken down off of the catch of the kick. We get back to our feet. Now, unfortunately, this guy decided he was going to pick not only the same fighter, but the same damn trunks. So we're the Aldo on the right, or on the left, I'm sorry, in the red. Taking our time. Going with the nice boxing-heavy approach that Jose Aldo did have at the end of his career in bantamweight. But we're adding a little bit of the featherweight Jose Aldo too with the leg kicks. So nice calf kick by my opponent. We slipped that kick to the head. Taking our time, stalking him down, trying to get him up against that cage, which is where we have him right now. Use that jab, catch him with the three-piece, hurt him. Double body hooks into the lead hook. Got the job done. Dominated. Like Jose Aldo used to do back in the WEC. That's the perfect way to start this video out. But with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into the second fight that I do have for you guys here on the video. Now here we are. We're going up against arguably the GOAT of the bantamweight division in Dominick Cruz. And we're taking on a Division 20 opponent this time compared to last time. I believe the last opponent was a Division 16. But this fight, straight off the rip, when I got into this fight, it really made me wonder, and I want to hear your guys' opinion on this in the comment section. How good and how much better would Jose Aldo's legacy have been if he would have just dropped to bantamweight sooner? Because, I mean, a lot of people for a long time didn't think that, couldn't see Jose Aldo dropping down to bantamweight because he had a hard enough time making featherweight. He had a hard enough time. A lot of people thought he was going to go up to lightweight and challenge Anthony Pettis back in the day. But then I think it surprised a lot of people that he was cutting down to 135. But how much better would his career have been if he had gotten his nutrition right? Had he gotten a nutritionist back in the day? Let's say probably right after he lost to Max Holloway, lost the title to Max Holloway. If he would have just dropped down to bantamweight, how much better of a legacy would he have left? And do you think he would have been a champion in bantamweight? This would have been the pre-Petr Yan era. So let me know in the comment section what you guys think about it. But here, this guy is actually a really pretty good Dominick Cruz. He's using his movement very well. He's taking a little bit of damage. We're starting to establish the rhythm. But you can tell he's very confident in what he's doing. So he's ripping to the body. We rip back. Catch him with a kick. But he caught us with a nice roundhouse to the body. Double jab into a leg kick. And you see he switches stances into southpaw. And that's primarily for the reason of Dominick Cruz doesn't have the best leg health. And although he does have a good switch stance, he primarily is an orthodox fighter. So that kind of changed into that switch stance right there. So see, he's unloading with combinations. That's nice stuff. He's keeping me honest. It's letting me know that if I don't time out my stationary combinations the right way, he is going to be able to catch me, which I don't want. Right there, nicely timed front kick. Look like myself right there. So now we're trying to overload that block just a little bit, but not committing too heavy to a lot of combinations. So I see him throwing the kicks out, so we might be able to bait a head kick out. But that's still, he's not really throwing too many kicks. So it doesn't look like it's going to work. So there he's throwing a nice jab straight. Still looking for that front kick. We could potentially take advantage of that with a nice minor step. So here we're just chipping away with a minute left. We've kind of sustained a little bit of damage. But I know he's taking more, especially with that nice front kick that we just landed. And then into a two-piece. Going to the body nicely right there. Just taking our time, not trying to rush. Trying to make this as close to a Jose Aldo fight in bantamweight as possible. That last fight just finished a little bit too fast for me. I'm not going to lie. So there ooh, man, I was so lucky that turned into a knee. Because if he had thrown a front kick, that thing would have did a lot of damage. I'm not going to cap. So here, we're just taking our time, hit him with a good leg kick. As the first round ends, very, very close, back and forth first round. We did establish a nice rhythm in the first half of the first round, but he came back in the second half of the first round and really got some really, really clean damage off, and I feel like he started to get into his rhythm as well. So we got to be careful. We need to make the proper adjustments going into this second round, because if we're not careful, we could potentially catch a head kick because he was throwing out those, and he's trying to time out these front kicks. And if one of those lands while we're moving forward, it's going to do some real solid and heavy damage on us. So need to be careful. Still trying to pop that nice jab that Jose Aldo does have. We probably should start trying to invest in some body shots as well. So here we're just taking our time. Catch him right there with a nice time front kick. Now we have him in a ground and pound scenario, but we don't want to get swept, so we posture down right there with Aldo. Hitting that body. I thought he was going for a sweep right there, so we're going to go ahead and posture up in full guard and get back to our feet. This is where we want the fight to be at. We want Dominic Cruz on the feet just because of the lack of power coming from Dominic's side and the power that we do have of Aldo. So we're just taking our time. Still looking for the finish, but not rushing it. Right there, we caught him in a slip. Trying to break that block down, catch him with an uppercut, but we don't get the knockdown. But see how I'm just mixing it up? I'm going 1, 1, 2. Catch him right there with a clean 2-piece, hurt him. Now we're going for the finish right here, but he's doing a good job of posting up the hooks, and he's going to get us into his side control right there. We go for the crucifix, but he gets out of it. Nicely timed denial right there. Goes up, able to regain his half guard right there. He fakes. Good work. We posture up, and we're going to get right back to our feet again, because we want to get the finish on the feet. We don't want to be on the ground with Dominic Cruz unless we absolutely have to. Right there, he barely missed on the front kick off of the slip straight, so he's still trying to time that thing out. Nice pull counter uppercut right there. Gets him a heavy damage. Now we're in trouble. Goes with the spinning back fist, but he hit our block. We're trying to get off the cage. Catch him with a jab. Luckily, we were not in range for that head kick. We're still working the leg kick. He misses on the high kick. Rip to the body. Hit him with a nice 3-piece. Knock him down right there. Chopping his legs down now. Taking the time. And this is how you want to fight. This is really how all you guys that are strikers, this is how you need to be playing in UFC 4. Taking your time. We knock him down right there. Now we're in a ground and pound scenario. We're going for the dub. Looks like we might be able to get the win, but he's able to hit the reversal right there. And oh, he gets back to his feet. No cap. All right. Hey, I respect it. I respect it. He's been knocked down multiple times, but hey, he's going out on his shield, and I respect that. So we're mixing it up high-low, try to catch him with a front kick, but we miss. Popping out that jab still. Our head health is lower, so we need to be careful not to eat any damage coming back. As we do right there, he catches us with a nicely timed front kick. We're trying to slip, move our head off the center line, double jab into a straight, gets the job done with Jose Aldo in a very, very close fight with the GOAT of the bantamweight division, Dominic Cruz. But that's it for the video, guys. If you guys did enjoy this video and you guys are new to the channel, make sure to slap that subscribe button as well as slap that like button. It'd be much appreciated. Let's get this video up to at least 15 likes for the homie Jose Aldo. And if you don't like the video and you ain't subscribed, I don't know what's going on with you. But until the next video, guys, take it easy, be safe, enjoy the rest of your guys' day, afternoon, evening, depending on where you guys are watching this from. And I will see you guys in the next video.